Yes, we're looking back at the year 2025. Sports in India was vibrant. There were highs and there were lows. There was heartbreak and woes. But if we look back at Indian sporting stories that will define 2025, I'll have to say it was the women who really shaped the calendar that was. In a year that was relatively quiet for their male counterparts, the women held the beacon, creating historic memories and turning the corner. They showed us all obstacles were meant to be scaled and boundaries meant to be cleared. So who were the pillars of Indian sporting success in 2025? Let's dive right in and start with chess. If the year before belonged to the likes of Gukesh and Pragyananda, this year, the year 2025, was all about the ladies who've always been around, yes, some longer than their male counterparts, but who really scripted iconic journeys. If the Olympiad double gold in 2024 was the high point, 2025, the World Cup brought a significant shift in the narrative, and in the most poignant way possible. Because not only were there 4 Indian names in the last quarterfinals, 2 of them made it to the final for a dramatic showdown. With 38-year-old Kunuriru Hampi taking on the 19-year-old Divya Deshmukh in the final, it was a battle of 2 generations, a symbolic face-off, telling the world that India's women chess stars were key pieces in the country's rise in the sport itself.
I'm hoping that this win encourages a lot of young girls, a lot of kids, and especially young girls to take up chess, and hopefully we can see a much more stronger Indian chess fortress in the next few years.
2 Indians coming to the finals, and even before that we had 4 Indians in the quarterfinals. So that itself is a remarkable achievement as well. Definitely the Indian chess is in a great boom.
From the cerebral to the physical, 2025 saw Indian football rage the toughest battle ever, a fight to survive. The women provided the lone spark in this time. The women gave a country starved of footballing glory moments to cherish and hold on to for years to come. The senior side qualified for the AFC Cup after beating Thailand, a result that took years in the making, and qualifiers that produced some thrilling and scintillating moments. There was no one leader, one captain. If Smriti Devi defended her heart out, Sangeeta Basfore was the heartbeat of the midfield. If Manisha Kalyan or Sanju are the exciting prospects of the future, then Oinem Bembem is the goddess of the side.
मेरे को ये एम था कि मुझे खेलना है फुटबॉल खेलने के अलावा मुझे कुछ एंजॉय नहीं कर पाते थे वुमेन्स स्पोर्ट्स के बारे में आप मेंस के साथ कंपेयर करोगे तो मैं ऑब्वियसली मैं उनके अगेंस्ट लड़ने के लिए रेडी हूं
Their performances helped them reach their highest FIFA ranking in years. If the seniors set the path, the juniors only followed. The under-17 national side won the SAF championships unbeaten, from not even having the proper training grounds to practice in, to proving none of that really mattered. These women had lesser resources, lesser financial assistance, poorer infrastructure compared to what their male counterparts did, yet punched hard to make everyone sit up and take notice. This one will be heartwarming and eye-opening. When we talk of ice hockey, we first think of Canada, USA, countries where talent literally grows up on ice and snow. But India's women have etched their names in there too, securing a first-time podium, a bronze in the Asia Cup in 2025. They had to beat Kyrgyzstan in the playoffs for the third place, and they did that, making this one of the most seminal moments for Indian sport in the year 2025. Sewang Chuskith is their skipper. Tashi Dolkar is a veteran player. Noor, the backbone, one of the pioneers of the sport. And I cannot round up the performers without mentioning Salima Tete, the field hockey specialist, also coming in here. What makes this achievement remarkable is the fact that this bunch do not even have precedents or history to fall back on, to be inspired by. Theirs is the story of true firsts. A story of resilience, overcoming hardships, not having any training gear or outfits, having to borrow uniforms from the men's team, and going on to win a medal in a sport that India is nowhere close to identifying with. That was history defining. I'll have to end this with the story that quite literally grabbed the headlines just some months ago. A nation was ignited. A country celebrated the triumph of the Indian women's cricket team when they lifted their maiden World Cup, and it came in the ODI format. Captain Harmanpreet Kaur's catch encapsulated a roller coaster ride that saw many high points and depths of despair too. This group of feisty women came together to rewrite everything and script something truly memorable.
जो हमने बहुत टाइम से हमने वो जो सपना देखे थे वर्ल्ड कप जीतना है, जब पूरा हुआ तो हम सब एक दूसरे को वही बोलते हैं, हम वर्ल्ड कप जीत गए, हम चैंपियंस हैं अब.
It's been almost 50 years in cricket, but हम वो ट्रॉफी लिफ्ट करने के लिए बहुत सालों से मेहनत कर रहे थे, and we have been very close to that trophy, but कभी वो लिफ्ट नहीं कर पाए. So ये फीलिंग जो है बहुत सरियल है.
अभी जो हम वर्ल्ड कप जीता है सिर्फ वो हमारी वजह से नहीं, वो एक्स क्रिकेटर की वजह से भी बहुत क्रूशियल पार्ट रहा है, बिकॉज वुमेन्स क्रिकेट अलाइव उन लोगों ने रखा है.
That clearly rubbed off on the blind women's national cricket team too, who also picked up top honours, beating Nepal to lift the T20 World Cup. And that brought curtains down on a year that saw incredible firsts. Athletes who pushed boundaries, who questioned the norm and made us all sit up and acknowledge their superhuman efforts.
The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, Firstpost America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is Firstpost America.